Okay, guys, what I want to know is who wants to go back to work? It's your opportunity. There's the door. Walk through the door.
No one.
Nobody?
No.
Okay. We lock the doors. No work this afternoon. You can all go home. That's it. Please leave the premises. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, workers. We came here because we're told that the company claimed money on your behalf and did not give you the money. And when we came here, we realized that it is true because in the first place, they were not supposed to claim the money. You were getting your salaries as normal. The company was working. That money was meant for companies that are under stress because they are not operational, because they are unable to pay salaries. So the money was to say, if employer pays half, then they will take the UIF money to add on the half of the employer. Or if the employer is not paying at all, they will take the UIF money to give you something to keep you going. Yes. But if the employer is operating like Pharmacy Direct and is able to pay full salaries and is able to even hire temporary workers, it means that employer didn't need that type of money. So to take the money from them to their company in your name with your ID number, it was incorrect. To take my money from UIF with my ID number, it must land in the company and come to me directly. If it cannot, because the law says they can't give you more than what you are getting. So if they are giving you this normal salary, they can't claim that money and put on top of your salary. It's illegal. So we said to them, take the money back. Let the money go back to the Department of Labor. Let the money go back to the workers. Let it be accredited back to you. So when you check your money through your ID in the Labor Department, it must reflect that no money has been deducted. The deducted money has been refunded. I know that we are going hungry. The first solution we would have wanted is, since you got that money, bring it to us now. But it is still your money. So that money, it's a money that you are going to eat when you live here, because you are not earning anything. Agreed with management to pay back the money that they received from UIF back to UIF, and the UIF must credit the workers their money. And then individual workers who were affected by the pandemic, they will go and claim their money, and the company will help them to claim those monies. We said because the regulation says you cannot pay people more than what they earn. So if you take this money of COVID and put into the account, it's going to add on top of the salaries they are earning, and it will be illegal. And therefore, the best way is to return their money back so that they don't get affected in future when they go and claim their money from UIF. So the money will be accredited back to the workers. The workers will go and check through their own IDs, and they will realize that indeed those claims have been reversed and they are back to where they were before. We have had a nice conversation with the CEO who is going to extend his apology to the workers because of what happened. Over to you, CEO.
Thank you, Mr. Malema. In terms of, you all have seen that there was a short video from me that went around on social media. I can assure you, and we've had the discussion as well, that's not normally how I do things. I think we've all been stressed out through this COVID period of time. We needed to make sure our patients are in medication. So I apologize for the way that might have come over, and I think, as always, we will continue having good relationships with staff. Staff know me. We normally have a lot of interaction, etc. So,
we're very happy for the way forward. I think most important for us is that we can ensure this company continue going forward. We can provide jobs, and we can make sure that people can earn their a decent income from making a living from it. And apart from that, yes, in terms of relationships between management and the company, we'll make sure that we keep on managing that, that it's healthy in the way going forward. So I think we had a very, very good meeting and very thankful for that.
Just to be open and frank, why didn't you pay these particular employees their rightful money? What was the issue, and why did you only decide to effect some sort of change and payment now since you met with the Economic Freedom Fighters leadership?
You know, in terms of the government gazette, it states that we cannot pay an employee more than what he normally would have earned. So we've had a very good discussion, and how we're going to work with that money that was applied in their names. We've got agreement on how we will in future make sure that their money is not affected in terms of the UIF for future.
No, thank you very much. I think it was a very interesting meeting. We have agreed with management to pay back the money that they received from UIF back to UIF, and the UIF must credit the workers their money, and then individual workers who were affected by the pandemic, they will go and claim their.
When you look at the current votes in the United States, you've had the President of America, Donald Trump, saying that these elections are a fraudulent sham, and if some votes are tricked in after 4 a.m., he will be forced to approach the Supreme Court to declare the elections as a fraud. What's the EFF's view of the elections and the current results coming out of the United States?
We ordinarily are not interested in the elections of the USA because it's one party contesting within itself. USA is under a political party called the Republicans Democratic Party. They are one. The ideology is one. The mission is the same. Put America first, conquer the world. So we are less interested. So if they are robbing each other, it's good they are testing what we've been testing here in Africa. So they must know that what the rigging is about. But Trump is a crybaby. He must accept defeat. If he is defeated, he must accept. The same with Biden. If they are defeated, they must accept. They are a first world. They cannot be speaking about breaking of elections now because they're supposed to be a sophisticated world. They're supposed to have the most sophisticated electoral system which will not allow rigging. So if we, the third world, are still complaining about rigging, and the first world is also complaining about rigging, then democracy is in danger. Because we can't learn from anyone about how to run a successful, free and fair elections. But either way, Americans are the same. They only care about themselves. Why should we care about them?